just a regular stock Hellcat? It ain't no red eye. It's just
Mm,
a regular
yeah, it's
Hellcat.
just a Hellcat, and
Oh shit.
he did some work to that motherfucker. He put 780 at the wheel.
Hell nah. Ain't no nigga finna last on him. Oh shit. I know what I'm doing wrong.
Chandler Jones, last couple games, well, last couple regular season games. This nigga DB, bro.
That's what I'm thinking about doing. I ain't gonna, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna stop upgrading players, real shit. I'm gonna focus on the low overall players, and I'm gonna just next season, like, bruh, stop her from barking. Damn, all that damn barking before she go outside in the garage. Swear she's, this damn dog swear she a pit bull.
That nigga Grunt look like an action figure, bro.
Thank you, Coach. We are about 15 miles west of downtown Phoenix at State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Arizona Cardinals.
Oh, cause that's the last shit I was streaming. I just used the same title.
And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. And up to the
That's
35
bullshit. I had your ass
able
in
to
my
knock him
backfield.
down. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, where that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down. That reception, it brings him up to the 700 plateau. He's at 700 career NFL catches now.
And that club in baseball, a rather exclusive club, and one we talk about all the time, in football, put you in the top 50 all-time range. Not so bad either.
Give him 3 yards,
I've
and
been
now they're
blitzing
left
every
needing a
play,
conversion
bro. I
here
don't know
on
if you
3rd and
realize that or
6.
not.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Hurts fumbles it. Offensively lucky there, able to keep the football, but now 4th down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. One, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But two, being able to punt it, changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go.
And then they switch me to the round. Do I try to call fair
Instead,
catch, bro?
they get a little breathing room.
Well, pretty woeful there. Just 23 yards on the punt. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Murray now. That's complete to his running back, Taylor. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45.
You can't hit stick him. That's his ability.
Him to just 4. Second down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
7 yards there and a first down.
10 at the 49-yard line.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. They'll find his man. That's Taylor again. He is out of bounds, but not before he's
Taylor's gonna eat your ass up.
The end result.
You keep playing that cover 4 you want to, I'm telling you, I'm gonna get you out of that shit. I promise.
You should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something.
Damn, I just realized I got 2 X-Factor receivers.
Nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Throwing on first down is Murray. Hopkins on the grab over the middle. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped it to 1.
Yeah, they put up 63 on that nigga.
Another Cardinals first down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Keep on not playing on him if you want to.
Again, they'll throw with Murray. And that is caught.
I'll tell you, man. All right.
A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Cardinals have taken the early lead. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Damn, I missed that.
To our meeting with the offensive coordinator. Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
Call it a pickup of 7, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3. At the 27.
Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Brandon, all things considered,
Cause your offense predictable as shit.
Of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
The Cards going nickel. An extra defensive back out there now on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Hurts.
That nigga supposed to drop that. That nigga was supposed to drop that, bro. That's alright.
3rd down conversion.
Gain of 12.
That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards. From the shotgun, a give to Jones.
Oh, God.
Taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. I also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
And he is out of bounds, but not
they made that nigga run beside him, bro.
15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Tampa Bay.
Yeah,
Fournette. They find some open field here. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Leonard Fournette. Touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Bucs are just an extra point away from grabbing the lead now.
I'm saying, cause that nigga Montana got 34 with a nigga.
And it's no good. He missed it. And the game remains tied. Oh, boy.
Ryan Suckup sets the kickoff.
So back even at 6 apiece as the kick's away. Now this will make it into the end zone. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11.
For conventional football 101. You don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return. That's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
He's got daylight. The 20, 10, touchdown, Cardinals. A big play there. 89 yards. And the Cardinals have taken the lead. Gonzalez now to have the extra point. And he atones for his miss the first time around as this one is up and good to extend their lead.
At least you ain't gonna get blown out, bro.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Taken in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. On first and 10, it's Hurts. This into the hands of his
I want you to throw that bitch to Gronk. That shit was mine. That shit was mine, boy. I'm like, please go to Gronk so I can take it.
Second down. This is Jones. Takes this to the 27.
Y'all niggas attacking him in the backfield, bro.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
It's caught. Jones.
Blocking the back.
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. A little costly there. You wipe out the first down. You also move further back.
No doubt about it. So you went from moving the sticks to them staying in the same spot, except for that one guy carrying the yard marker. He moves back farther.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts. The left side completion to Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
This nigga trying to stick me to death. Alright, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I guarantee that shit ain't flying no more.
At the 47. Here's Jones.
Nope.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. When they're lined up in the 46 defense like that, running is just going to be a slog.
Especially if you're trying to run it in the middle of the defense. So what you're hoping, get a stalemate against the three across the front. And can you get some one-on-one blocks that you can win on the perimeter?
A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
The Cardinals take over.
Either that or you going to get sacked.
Go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time. See if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
I've been through that ball, but whatever. Okay.
sack. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Oh, touchdown. Let me try something else.
After the sack on first down, Murray, he'll get that one to Taylor complete. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Or 15 yards on the play, first down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play,
the rest of the
never
game.
lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving,
bro,
scan
that's
the
how it
field.
is.
And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
35-yard line.
Damn, I picked the wrong play. I picked the wrong formation for one.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. To throw again, Murray. He's going to float this one deep right side.
That nigga dropped it, bro. I'm crying.
Good effort there, trying to
I'm crying. He dropped it. He dropped it, bro.
Well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one,
get out of that defense,
that
bro.
worked quite well for the defense.
Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A big one there on 3rd down. They hit for 30 yards. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35.
Better stay off of that safety. Ooh.
He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. So they hit pay dirt, but don't count it yet. There's laundry on the
He
field.
snagged on your ass, though. He snagged on your ass. He snagged on your ass. I tell you, get out there safety, bro. Don't.
Big strike there.
You switched to him. That's what fucked it up.
They've got to take it back and see if they've got another one still in their arsenal.
This is a cover 4 beater, by the way. I'm just, that's what I started doing against Jeremy.
Murray to air it out again. He'll get this to his running back, Benjamin. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 14.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Why you bagging up, man? Scared of getting beat off the top?
On 2nd down. Murray, they'll set up the screen to Taylor. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half.
All you got to do is win these next 2 games. You're jumping.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence.
Nah.
And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without getting beat deep for big passes.
Now left side on the swing pass. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. 1st down.
You can't hit stick him, bro.
Well. And not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen,
you just got to tackle that nigga. You can't hit stick him.
But you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
His pass caught at the 4. And a nice pickup there as he'll get about 9, and that will lead us to a stoppage here at the 2-minute
get bounced off hit sticks, bro.
And a yard.
A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now, we'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at
real
some
deal
of the stats
touchdown.
and scores from yesterday's action. And it's caught.
Wow.
And he'll be brought down right
Really?
on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line.
The fact that I'm not even trying to really just run those stats over, bro. I've been said, fuck it. Let me go ahead.
Seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
Throwing again, Murray toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything.
Hold me. You thought you was gonna bait me, nigga.
There's no space available. An incompletion
I threw that shit way before you even thought about backpedaling, nigga. It's gonna take a little more than that.
They'll look to run with Taylor.
Wow.
He is not
Really?
going to get in as the big bodies stop him.
Oh no, you ain't stopping me from getting in here. No.
They're
I'm
held
getting in.
again, and do we have a goal line stand brewing? It's 3rd and goal. He's got his man. It's caught in the
I'm gonna just let Jonathan Taylor kill him.
Arizona. Jonathan Taylor, touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Cardinals will extend their lead.
Missed that too.
So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right?
Hey, you holding me down, bro. I ain't got the 20.
They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down.
Better than last time.
They play more zone coverage. Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
This will make it into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around
Who
where
had
he
ball
would have been
first?
had he gone down to
No,
maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
No, I had ball first. I had ball
Their
first.
own 24-yard line.
No, you had ball first.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And a first half that really has not been kind to them. A late opportunity here to maybe make some inroads on this deficit before half.
And this drive's going to go a long way towards telling us whether they actually have a chance to come all the way back in this game or not.
I pulled that cornerback off of him. I didn't want the ball back before the half. Nigga, you really think you can score that easily? Come on, man. You saw me pull the cornerback off of him.
Everyone in the league talks about finishing, don't they? Doesn't matter whether it's a quarter, a half, a game, a series, whatever. But they're finishing the first half in fine style, putting that one in the end zone.
They did, and they didn't leave
just
much
want the
time
ball
on the
back,
clock
bro.
either. Well done.
Ryan Suckup set to kick off.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Looking up into the roof, and he muffs it. It's loose.
I ran that nigga smooth. I ran that nigga off.
Down at about the 17-yard line.
I ran Brad smooth over. Nigga breath finna go to preventing shit.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think? He's got a man. Complete. 20. 10. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. A big play there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Cardinals are able to
I knew I was gonna catch you in that defense sooner or later.
Gonzalez to add the PAT.
I'm gonna let you score again so I can get the ball back again.
And the lead is up to 15 now.
Makes the score Cardinals 27, Buccaneers 12.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. This will make it into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump.
And this is intercepted. My goodness. TJ Green with a pick. And he's
Damn, I
just
got too
across
many yards.
midfield and down at the 49-yard line. CD, I know it's it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Look at dude, bro. What are you doing? He just gonna let Jonathan Taylor keep eating.
Murray. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll
that actually might work.
In just about a few inches here. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
Let me show you how I'm
He's
going to beat
break
you,
our
bro.
statistician Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. A gain of 28 yards there.
I ain't even call time on my stupid ass. My stupid, bruh, what? I don't really care about scoring. I just want the yards. I don't care about scoring. But my dumb ass didn't call time out though. What the fuck?
The Cards with a lead, and they will get this football first as the second half gets started. Taken about 7 yards deep. And a big pass on the return. He's out of bounds. He won't even get
I really was trying to just juke you. I wasn't even trying to go out of bounds.
Exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense.
That nigga that cover 2 invert. I don't cry, bro. Really, nigga? You know I can still.
Throwing again. Murray eluding the pressure right. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. No question that they're going to continue to look his way. 6 catches in the first half, and now 7 on the game. First down, Murray. And this will be incomplete.
I wasn't even throwing it to him. He was supposed to run the damn corner up.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body.
You keep running that cover 2 in, but you're going to get fucked
even
up.
for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Steps away to his left. He's going to take off with it. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
You're going to like this shit.
From the gun, Murray. But when this ball's tipped,
that nigga straight up popped that bitch in.
Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. But pretty much everything went their way offensively in the first half, but now an interception on the opening drive of the third quarter.
As we know, the key to everything here, don't get careless with the football. The problem is you've got to stay aggressive as well. So where's the line between being aggressive and attacking and being overly aggressive? I think they just crossed it on that one.
But you ain't got nobody fast enough to scare me.
They'll try and get the running game going with Jones. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
1 yard
My
gain
receivers
brings up 2nd and 9.
All them niggas 95 speed. What the fuck? Man, that ain't fast enough. All my cornerbacks 95 speed.
Here's Hurts to throw. This one complete to Scott Miller. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Well, remember, they tried to get him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
And he'll be taken down by the face mask, it appears.
Face mask?
Yes, out come
Get
the
the fuck out
flags.
of here.
Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that would look pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
On first down, Hurts.
See?
Looking
there you
in
go.
zone, but it's incomplete. Gronkowski, the intended target. That'll bring up second down. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
I'm gonna do
That's
that.
a perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Bro.
But there is a flag down.
Illegal touching. Oh, that was on you.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense.
That shit should have been picked off. Oh my. Bruh, they so hoes for that. I'm finna bust your ass in the fourth quarter, though. I ain't gonna lie. I'm finna pull out
An
my
incomplete
plays.
pass on second down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it. He sets up the screen to Jones.
No.
And they will
Nigga,
get to
no.
him at the 7 and
Better
stop
take your
him short
points,
of the
nigga.
first down marker. They do get
Fuck
7
that. You
out
better
of that,
go
but
for
not
it.
enough to
Yeah,
prevent
go
a
for it,
fourth
shit.
down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high
no, you
percentage
don't.
play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. That's going to set him back 5 yards.
Nah, you ain't gonna get pushing back.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. Throwing from the gun.
Nope. That's why I said his ass right there.
Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And he will bring it out past the 20.
That's why I said that motherfucker right there. I was like, nah, don't go all the way over there. Just sit down right there.
It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season.
Get impatient, man. You gotta let your route develop.
Mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Well, here's a good way to kick off a drive, complete over the middle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. And he will find his man on the end route, complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. Out of the gun, here's Murray. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
Until you get out of this shit.
Murray looks to throw again, 2nd and 10. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams.
They warped that nigga to the ball, but I
past
think
the 25.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now. Check 26, check 26.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Dancing to his left. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Buda Baker on the tackle. A loss of a yard. brings up 2nd and 11 at the 26-yard line.
Hurts. That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Throwing is Hurts. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first.
Complete to Rodman.
It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Jones, and he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they
That's bullshit. Ain't no way he held on to that shit, bro.
20 and a 1st down.
That nigga got his shit wrong, boy. That nigga bell still ringing.
Week 16. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Hurts. And he was hit as he threw it.
Sack, bro.
Forces it incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive.
I'ma
but
sack
getting
your
the
ass.
incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Off the play fake. Here's Hurts. Airing this one out for Evans. Got a man, it's caught
I had
at
the
the
nigga playing
6-yard
outside.
line. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They go play action with Hurts.
Thank you.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Read it well, and it's picked. Charles,
I really could have ran the score. I'm trying not to. That was a pick 6 right there.
Last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sideline, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
Call it a gain of 5. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 11. And from the shotgun, he'll throw. And now look at this.
That wasn't no fumble, bro. That wasn't no fumble. I swear to God, that wasn't no fumble. That's okay, bro. And you know that wasn't no fumble.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeout.
You can't. I call time.
Wow, you gonna do me like that? Alright.
Recovered by Tampa Bay.
This nigga called time. Wow. This nigga called time out, bro. You hoish. Nigga, you ain't finna win, bro. What the fuck wrong with you?
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now.
This nigga. See, now I'm finna run the skull up on your ass for this shit.
Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Tampa Bay.
Leonard Fournette, his 2nd TD of the game and 16th on the season. And the Bucs capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6.
Nah, hell nah. Fuck
Extra
that.
point up and good.
Nah, fuck that shit. On me. On me. Alright. Alright. Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it, bro. On me. On me. Nigga, I'm finna score 28 points in 5 minutes.
This will make it
Don't
into the
even
end
worry
zone.
about it.
And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've had an answer for it.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a one-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here, all right? Let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football, high-percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you, and make sure they touch it.
They go to the ground again with Taylor. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 16 yards, a first down.
Well, they've certainly been successful throwing it around in this game. That's allowed them to move the ball on offense. But I've got to tell you, to watch them run the football and successfully, I'm not taking sides. But to see the ball in the running back's hands, oh, that's football for me.
And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. Flush to his right. Complete. Jefferson the target. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 38-yard line. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue. Throwing on first down is Murray. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
So much about defending the pass is being able to be right there at the moment the ball gets to the receiver. And he was right in his hip pocket, helping force that incompletion.
Murray again, 2nd and 10. Buying time to his left. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 18. 19 yards the pickup there. Move the chains.
The 18-yard line.
From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. Forced out to his left. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion, or even worse, an interception.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Being chased out left. He'll try and run it. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
All right, partner, I'm a defender. I've got to express my admiration there.
All I'm going to do is keep running.
And instead of worrying about protecting himself, he goes and gets the first down. I've got to give it to him on that one.
Normally, you don't want your guy taking. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. From 6 yards away. And the Cardinals now adding on to their lead.
Well, business as usual for them. Well on their way to another victory. Riding a serious wave of momentum from what we've seen. And so far, they haven't met their match. So if you're going to play this team in the future, your mission is clear. You better be ready to play and match the
you did. You ran right into him.
And that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration. Not a good play.
And that will get out of bounds. So that's definitely going to put a major crimp in any comeback plans they may have had. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10.
I don't, but you ain't have to call no timeout either.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Chandler Jones in there for sack number 22 on the year. And, folks, that's just a half sack shy now of Michael Strahan's record of 22 and a half set in 2001. Now a pass dumped off to his running back. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down.
Nope, nigga.
They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They face a third down now as they try to find a late score. Back to throw. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. That'll make it 4th down.
I was already on you, bro. I was on you as soon as you caught the ball. I was right there as soon as you caught the ball, bro.
He's going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Gotta try it here. He's back to throw. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Cardinal defense is going to get the football back.
Be that way sometime, bro.
Murray's going to look to throw this thing. He's going to loft this one deep left side. And that's caught at the 25. Touchdown, Cardinals. A big play there. 68 yards. And the Cardinals push further out in front. And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone could stop this. They got full momentum going, full confidence going. But it's not just their own confidence that's leading them. It's the lack of confidence against their opponents now. Because they see them coming and think, we've got no shot to beat this team.
The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
The kickoff for Arizona.
And the Buccaneers able to recover. Their hands team does its job. The 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that
Thank you
number.
for blocking him back.
And he is tackled inside the 40,
Oh,
not quite to the
I take that
35.
too.
So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Boy, no.
And my goodness, another interception. T.J. Green with a pick. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young
Hey, why you throw to the running back? That thing was wide open.
And he threw a 5th interception.
The running back, he was wide
his
open.
head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2. At the
back to throw it, Murray. He's going to lob it deep left side here. No, he almost had it.
I had to get on that nigga. I had to get on him, bro.
Just missing his 2nd
That
there.
nigga was finna throw that bitch
When you look at the
straight
scoreboard,
to
you
the
think they'd be
defender.
pretty
I don't know why he
comfortable
did
right now
that
with
shit.
this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
Man, you can bring that nigga back as far as you want to. It's still a touchdown, bro.
He's going to let it go again. This is caught inside the 15. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add.
Because I know your play, bro. I know that cover 3.
Teams up this big, this late in the game.
I know that cover 3, bro. I know that shit as soon as I see it.
I'm thinking about pulling on the reins a little bit, but for them,
As soon as I
think
see
it's in
it.
their DNA. It's not their head coach's makeup at all. I think his opinion is, you stop us, we're not supposed to pull back ourselves.
I'm getting my 28 points this quarter, nigga. I wasn't lying. I wasn't playing about that. That shit made me mad as fuck, bro.
The Cardinals say they have it. They
I got that bitch, bro.
Just your everyday leading big and the onside kick it with a lead. If they got it, I mean, it worked, but interesting call.
That's
I think
fine,
because they
nigga.
have
Yeah,
such a
it's
margin,
fine, bro.
they feel a little bit
I
bolder
promise.
about what they're doing. And it's not only just to try and increase their lead, but that's their way of saying we're in full control of this game, and we can kind of do what we want.
And he is tackled inside
Don't
the
get back
40,
in prevent.
not quite to the 35. The Cardinals forced to burn their third and final timeout. It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over,
Certified cheater, really? Really, bro?
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Murray. His throw caught at about the 5. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill. But remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes. And that's exactly how they're playing this one out.
Gonzalez good on the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. Second down, here's Hurts. He's going to let it fly. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup, let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And
they've intercepted Murray for the 3rd time. Picked up by Sean Murphy Bunting. And he's going to go down as time has now run out on this game.
Tonight's final score, Cardinals.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Cards, they're now a win away from a perfect regular season as they move to 15-0. And they'll get to stay home.
What the fuck? Nah, something wrong with your shit, CJ. That was you on me, nigga. I just went to the damn microphone level just to see if my shit was coming through. I had like 4 picks though. Well, I had 3 picks. In the 4th quarter, nigga, when I told you I was gonna score 28 points in 5 minutes. And it really could have been worse than that, but I was like not trying to score at first.
Nigga, I threw 6 picks, bro. Please advance the game, bro. Is we gonna even advance tonight?
I think it was waiting on us to play. Nah, the mother niggas gotta play.
Wow. What if I don't go to the playoffs, bro? That sucks.
Nah, you locked in there.
Bro, the game, man, dude, the game was going good, bro, until dude fumbled the ball. Okay, let's see what I can get into. How would I be locked in though?
Cause you gonna win your last game. You ain't gonna drop out of the playoffs. The worst you'll drop is 7th, and then you'll have to play Rico.
I ain't trying to drop 7. I'm trying to stay away from 7. Nigga, I done lost 2 games straight, bro. 2. I didn't win my division. Okay, let's see. Bro.
That nigga said, that nigga
Wow.
said it don't bat. I told you that shit. Don't, like you can back them niggas up all you want. They still gonna do the same shit.
Bro, are you serious, bro? Vladimir is out for 5 weeks with a dislocated elbow. Jason Pierre-Paul is out for 4 weeks. Man, fuck that. I need this nigga to come back. Wow. Okay. Yeah. This shit don't make no sense, man. I just don't get it, bro. Who you play next?
Computer Titans.